And those good figures on the economy limited big losses on the markets today. Earlier I spoke to Marcus Padley from Patersons Securities. Thanks for joining Lateline Business.
My pleasure, Bridget.
Now, it's the end of the month. Did that have any play on the market today?
Well, usually, Bridget, at the end of the month, the fund managers are supposed to touch up the market to make their prices of the stocks they hold look really good. If that was a skill, then they're completely devoid of it because we actually closed on the lowest low of the day. So, no end-of-month action.
And what a difference a day makes. It was certainly up yesterday. But financials and miners hardest hit?
Yeah, look, financials, I think the market's off about 11.5% from the top. The bank sector's down about 16.5%. Miners are struggling because Rio's gone and bid for potash. It's down 10.5% since that announcement just over a week ago. So the market is struggling with basically the big stocks going down. But the main story, of course, is still in the US, and brokers are downgrading GDP forecasts. One strategist was saying today that the slow period of growth is going to last for 10, 30 or 40 years. That's what the bond market is telling us. Another saying that this period of slow growth is going to last for 3 to 5 years, and the Fed's not doing enough. All our problems really are overseas at the moment. The US economy is not recovering, and that remains the dominating factor.
What about the focus on the GDP figures from Australia that are due out tomorrow? Are you expecting that to have much effect on the market?
No, not really, Bridget, because it's a number that's 2 months out of date. It's for the second quarter. It's an Australian GDP number as well. Whereas really the main driver is the future of the global economy rather than the history of the Australian economy, which we know has been, doing okay.
Now, today, of course, was the first day of Newcrest and Lihir trading together. Lihir finished the last day of trade yesterday. It's all just under Newcrest. Has that attracted attention today?
Well, it has, yeah. There was big volume, sort of 9.5 million shares traded in Newcrest, and the price was up 1.3%. Since they announced the merger on April Fool's Day, actually, we've seen Newcrest up 13.8% against a market down 10%. So there's really been a re-rating of Newcrest because it's now the 4th biggest producer of gold in the world. It's half the size of Barrick, just a little bit smaller than Newmont. 27th biggest stock in the 10th biggest stock in our market with a 27 billion market cap. So basically all the big fund managers from overseas are supposed to be having a look at it, and domestic fund managers who didn't hold Lihir are having to buy more in order to get a more neutral weighting. So, it's all good for Newcrest, and they're breaking out on price-wise. They may go further still.
Just briefly, Centro Properties still reporting an annual loss, but not nearly as bad as last year. Is that comfort for investors?
No, not really. They lost 643 million, I think it was, against sort of 3.4 billion last year. Look, they've got $18.2 billion worth of debt and $18.3 billion worth of properties. They're talking to their lenders. It used to be $10. It's now 16.5 cents. If they were out of the woods, they'd be a lot higher than that. So no, they've got a long way to go before they resurrect themselves.
Marcus Padley, we'll leave it there. Thanks for talking to us.
My pleasure, Bridget.